Hi guys, thanks for tuning in to Zen Romance Tarot. We're going to take a look at Capricorn over here. Hi Capricorn, I hope you guys are doing okay out there. I did meditate over these cards. We're going to take a look and see what's going on with you, Capricorn. Alright, I'm going to pull your energy, these. I'm going to pull your individual energy to see what's going on. Okay. Show me Capricorn, please. Show me Capricorn's energy. How come I feel like I need to shuffle these again? Yeah. Alright, let's see what we have for Capricorn here. Give me Capricorn's energy, please. Give me Capricorn's energy, please. Capricorn's energy, please. Give me Capricorn's energy. Ooh, I almost flipped it over. Hold on. I'm just trying to keep them in the same order. I'll pull another one if I need to. I'll pull another one if I need to. I've been finding 4 has been a norm with these cards, but 1, 2. Okay. Capricorn, the first card I pulled for you guys, this card is about suffering in silence, meaning you're going through something and you're not saying anything to anybody. You might be trying to bring something into fruition. Maybe you guys have a plan or something that you're trying to hold together, attainment. Alright, suffering. I'm trying to hang in there. I get the energy you might trying to hang in there in a situation where you might actually feel some kind of discontentment. You might question the stability of a situation, discontent and boredom. You might not be happy in a situation. You may not be happy with whatever it is you're being given at the moment. So maybe you need to kind of step in, and I see you end up doing that too. Maybe you're trying to do something where you fill the gaps of boredom, all right? Some of you guys here, accelerated motion. I still feel like some of you guys are not in a position to take some sort of action at the moment, or you have not made up your mind about some situation. When I look at these cards, I see that you're suffering. I see that there's more suffering. There's suffering and then there's discontentment and boredom. So you're not even stimulated by a situation. Accelerated motion, which you decide I'm going to pause on that. I'm going to hold off. Let's take a look and see what you could be doing here. Because I see that you are suffering in silence. I see like some of you guys here. Let me just put these over. Some of you guys are discovering secrets. Some of you guys have secrets, or you're discovering secrets about somebody. This could be about something, somebody. I feel like there's secrets that are being revealed, or there's something where you're going to gain a revelation about something. All right, you guys at this point, you're doing a little bit more reading. You guys are probably doing historical reading, something about yourself, learning more about yourself. I feel like also here with this Sky card, I'm not sure how to pronounce this, guys, but I feel like as you gain more knowledge about something, because the book card with this deck does talk about wisdom and knowledge and trying to gain it. So it's not necessarily wisdom and knowledge like, yeah, I'm trying to, sometimes it's not always about finding out grandma's recipe. The one that made you feel better when you were little and it had all this stuff in it, like, herbs and stuff from outside, but, it sucked and it didn't taste good, but you knew in a few hours, every time you went to Gamma's house, you were going to feel better with that stuff that you had to drink. So something like that. I think it's deeper than that. I feel like this could be about a person, a situation, understanding. I feel like there's a great understanding about something. I see that you guys are shaving things away, getting rid of things that don't serve you anymore. Basically, that's what this is. So you guys start to make changes. There could be abrupt endings. Somebody could have abruptly ended something with you, or you choose to walk away abruptly because nobody saw it coming. I feel like this is something that you've been going through in silence. Remember, guys, these cards over here, you can't see them. Remember, you guys decide, hey, I'm suffering now. I'm bored, da-da-da. I'm not taking any action, but I think as you guys start to investigate more into something, you decide now it's time for me to cut things away. I also feel like there are some obstacles here for some of you guys with this mountain card. Now, with these cards, I meant to actually leave it for camera purposes upright, but it came out reverse, so hey, it is what it is. So there, I see that with you guys, there could be some physical disabilities at the moment. Some of you guys might be paralyzed in a way. Something it feels temporary. I'm not talking about it like that, right? But what I'm saying is some of you guys could be stumped. I feel like it could be literally, it could be where you may have hurt yourself. Some of you guys, maybe, I don't know, it could be something where you hurt yourself, or there's something physical that could have happened. But also obstacles in this card means that there are some mental blocks as well. I do feel like you guys are recovering from that, but I feel like you're cutting stuff away. You're like, I don't need this. All right, so to an extent, I feel like you guys, because one of the characteristics of your personality is kind of like to be aloof about things. Very structured people, but aloof when it comes to certain things, yet controlling over what it is you reign over, right? Okay, so I see that you guys are like industrious. In some sense, you're conservative, but you are self-willed, administrative. So I think you guys get things done. When I see administrative, it seems like you may be putting something into action here. Some kind of research here, opening up doors for something. Something that you're reading is gaining you're gaining wisdom, you're gaining knowledge. And I feel like some doors are going to open up, but you have to cut some things out. Realize there are obstacles, but again, you're coming out of this. So for some of you guys who have been sick, maybe you had a problem where I don't know, you couldn't move your toe, you couldn't move your finger. I feel like you'll be able to move your finger. Sorry, I mean, hey, that was the best way to put it. Gosh. Anyway. Okay, so we have the moon card, right, for you guys. This is the card that came out first for you guys. You know, I was kind of looking at it and I'm like, well, let's take a look at it. Now, the moon card is reversed here, so some of you guys could be basically overwhelmed. Like, the stuff that you have to do on a day-to-day basis. This is Pisces energy, by the way. So some of you guys could be dealing with a Pisces. Also, let me just point these out ahead of time. We see Pisces with the moon. We have Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. We have air signs, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and then we have them come up again. So, you know, you could have some of these folks in your energy or whatever this is about. Okay. I feel like there are demands that go on in your life day to day where they may have you running or something like that. All right, I feel like you don't get enough sleep. I feel like you don't get enough rest. I feel like even when you can rest, it's not that you don't get. You won't get. It's more like you refuse to get because you don't want to sit down and face something. Right? So I kind of feel like you guys are just like, I don't know, running yourself dry. I've been getting this energy with a couple of the readings here, but maybe you guys are running yourselves dry. Worrying about things that could have happened in the past. Whatever that's about. Maybe you feel like there's something you don't know about. I feel like there's some reservations here. All right, I feel like in some instances there were problems that you chose to deal with because it's not like they were unforeseen. They were. You knew what they were, but you chose to deal with some situation. Now, whatever this is to you, when I go on, it starts to tell me that you are having these fantasies, because we do fantasies and dreams come up here again, but nostalgia also is like a form of daydreaming, if you want to say it like that. So daydreaming, I feel like you guys are going back to a more innocent time. So I feel like some of you guys may have been in a relationship with a water sign or something like that, possibly. And I feel like you guys are going back to a time in your heads when things were better, things were innocent, where you felt connected. Like, this is a healthy connection to the past. It's not a negative connection to the past. And I feel like with your energy, Capricorn, because this is not a negative energy towards the past, it helps you carve out what you want this situation or relationship to be in the future, how you want your relationships to be. So you have something to use as a foundation. Like, this is a foundation. I saw this before. This is what I want, right? So having this lesson helps you keep your eye on the prize, if you will, so that you can avoid some of the things that jump in your way. Some of the things that tend to jump in your way along the way, you go back to better times and you're like, I think lessons learned. I don't want to deal with that anymore. So I think you guys have already had this foundation of what is happy to you, what is happiness, what makes me happy. This is a time in my relationship that made me happy. How can I review relationships or instances, circumstances that didn't go well and make them better in the future? So I do see where you guys are taking some things that you learned from the past and bringing them over. We also have here the Queen of Swords energy. Now, this is a very independent energy. So I don't know that you guys are actually in a relationship right now. I'm not sure what's going on with this. Maybe this is for, this could be for a single Capricorn, or somebody has just come out of a relationship, whatever. But I feel like there's this energy here. You are single, you're independent. There's been some emotional loss, some separation. Yeah, you guys could be separated from a spouse. It goes on to say, as a result of divorce. So in some cases, some of you guys could be separated, not together because of a divorce. In some instances, some of you guys perhaps have lost your partner. Okay. Now, the Queen of Swords. When you look at it upright, it goes on to say that even though this thing happened to me, even though I had to deal with this, and even though I had to cut some things out, even though I had to learn some stuff and learn not to bring it with me, and maybe I could have saw some stuff or paid attention to stuff, whatever, right? The ultimate lesson here is you have the ability to move on with your life because you've learned these lessons. You can apply these lessons if you choose to. However, I do still feel that I don't even want to say remnants. I feel like you guys are in the middle of this. All right? You could right now even be having like these bad dreams, and I did mention that before. Dreams are things that, you know, like I saw 10 monsters and they all had like, I don't know, orange heads or whatever. I don't know. Like something like that. You could have these fantasies that tend to bother your subconscious and you're not sure what this is all about. So I feel like you guys are making a healthy, I don't want to say healthy recovery. I think you're setting a healthy forecast for what you want your life to be based on the happiness that you had the opportunity to see. Now, when we say this could be a relationship that you were in at one point, or it could be whatever example of what you consider to be true love in your life. Like, you know, my neighbors next door, they've been together for I don't know how many years. This is all I saw. So that could be your idea of what you want love to be. Right? And so that's what you're going for. But the goal is to really, dodgeball. Like dodge certain things that come at you. Listen, right there. Bye. I know you ain't right. Cut. Sorry. You go with confidence, you're self-assured, but in the back of your mind, there's still something that worries you here. So I think in the area of love, I feel like you guys are making peace with the past and using the more memorable moments to carve out how you want love to be. The area of opportunity that I actually see for you guys is this situation that could be going on right now, right? I feel like whatever these nightmares are about, or the dreams, or the bad feelings, or the anxieties, or whatever this is about, I feel like this is something that is deep-rooted, meaning it's something, one of those things that you can't count on. I cannot count on this particular memory to grant me some kind of useful, but you can. That's the thing. The thing is, if you deal with whatever the situation is, and these are deep-rooted issues, right? Because if you get to the core of what this card is about, it talks about deep-rooted issues coming into play to keep you up at night, all right? Some of you guys are forced to change your position on something, all right? So this could actually have to do with not only affairs of the heart, it could have to do with circumstances having to do with business or whatever. I'm forced to change my position on something, but at the end of the day, I know it's going to make for me a better future that is, I believe, just and also moral. Because I feel like you guys are working within certain structures here, whoever this Capricorn is that I'm talking to, whatever that means to you. So that's what I have for you there. I just want to see, let me pull these because I always forget. I want to see if there's anybody else that could be involved with this reading. Ooh, okay, well, let's see this. You guys could be dealing with a Scorpio. Scorpio is the first one that came out. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Scorpio. Now, we did mention that there are water signs here, so I see a lot of water and a lot of air. There's only 4 cards, but hold on. Okay, who's this? Gemini. So there could be a Scorpio or a Gemini involved in the matter. Who's this? Some of you guys could be dealing with the Sagittarius as well. Okay. All right. So, now I'm going to pull love for you guys really quick. We'll see what's going on in the area of love. They're here. Don't worry. Just got to pull them. I'm using a little one, so. These, of course. Show me Capricorn in love, please. Show me Capricorn in love. Show me Capricorn in love, please. Show me Capricorn in love. Capricorn in love, please. Show me Capricorn in love at the moment. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. I feel like there's somebody that you are withholding your feelings from. Maybe there's something you're not telling somebody. Maybe there's something you're holding back. But again, I feel like a lot of things are internal with you. And I feel like, let me pull these out now. Hold on, guys. I feel like a lot of things with you are internal. Because I feel like you're still suffering in silence. Don't forget that. Hold on. Let me see if I can let y'all see that. Yeah, you guys are suffering in silence about something, and you're also thinking, I'm not going to take any kind of measures to take moves at, or make moves at this point. All right. So that's what I get for you guys there. In the area of love, we have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic love life. Maybe some of you guys do have addictions. Addictions is usually the devil card. That's Capricorn. Codependency. Some of you guys could be codependent. Relying too heavily on something. Whether it be... whether literally it could be substances. It could be you being too controlling. Because that is a trait of yours. Controlling. Like, I have to have you. I have to have control of you. It does say that. I'm not saying that that is what I see with everybody, because it's not. I don't even know enough Capricorns even. So, I'm the wrong one for that. Huh. Now, what made me do that? Codependency. Who are you dependent on? That's your energy. Somebody might be dependent on you. Ooh. Somebody might be dependent on you for money. Yep. Somebody who could be very close to you. You could have somebody who's dependent on you because they are pregnant. This could be a spouse, because remember, there is separation here. So there's a spouse who could be pregnant. Somebody who takes care of the home. So however that goes for you. Let me see what else we have here. Addictions are affecting your love life. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. I don't think you're really doing that at the moment. It looks like you may be trying to get out of an expression. In terms of emotion, again, you're not expressing yourself. You're not. All these cards are saying flirt. You refuse. Playfulness. I refuse. Everything emotionally related, you guys are kind of refusing. Look, I'm not doing that. Let me bring these down here. I'll bring them down so you guys can see them. Express your love. All the emotions, you're just like not doing it. You're refusing. Hold on, let me move this. Yeah, you guys ain't having it. So, I don't know what this is about. Let me see what advice we have, because it looks like in the area of emotions, you're not making any moves. I'm trying to think. I'm going to do these. I wonder why you're holding back on your energy. I refuse to move. I'm pulling these. I'm going to see if there's any messages in here we can get. I'm going to pull one card, and I'm going to just kind of leave it there. If it leads me to go somewhere else, then I will. Stop sensory overload. You know what's funny? Scorpio just got that. If too much is coming at you too fast, decrease your stimulation level. Take a break from people. Dim the lights. And savor quietude. Alright. You're not ready to do all these things that may be required eventually, right? I feel like you are going to start cleaning house, whatever this is about. Carving things out. Things that don't make sense. Things that don't make sense, you're going to try and make sense of them. I feel like there are obstacles. I feel like some of you guys could be on crutches. I know that sounds weird, but you know, if you actually look at this thing, it's a possibility some of you guys are on crutches. Alright, that's all I have for you guys. I'm gonna let you go, and I'll get you at the next one. I find this one pretty interesting. You're not letting emotions out. You're not moving. No emotions, not moving. Whew. Alright guys, that's all I have for you. I want to thank you so much for tuning in to Zen Romance Tarot. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Please. Okay. That's called shameless plugging. Alright. I think it's plugged. Alright guys. Bye.